everyone, and welcome back to Nick Stitch Design. Today's video is an update video for this beautiful cocoon cardigan which is on my YouTube channel. But many of you said it's falling off your shoulders and you don't like it. So I have decided to create this video and give you few options how to change it. And for those who are new to my YouTube channel, I am going to leave the link in the description box below for this cocoon cardigan tutorial. So in today's video, I have this cocoon cardigan which you love very much on my YouTube channel, and thank you very much for that. But many of you were having questions how to make this cardigan not to fall off the shoulders. But this cardigan was designed to be like that, so that's why we created a big rectangle, because I wanted this cardigan to be like that, so it falls off the shoulders on purpose. But not to worry, I am going to show you how to make this cardigan not to fall off the shoulders. So I will give you few options how to do it. So first option, as you remember, this cardigan was made with a large rectangle which was about 1 meter wide and 80 centimeters long. So first option is you will create, instead of rectangle, you will create a large square. So for example, if you have 1 meter wide, you will have 1 meter long large square instead of a rectangle, and that should help with this cardigan not to fall off your shoulders. So once you have it like this, you can simply add to this ribbing. So even if you have rectangle and it's falling off your shoulder, you simply add to this ribbing and continue working until you have about 6 inches all the way around, and that should help as well. But once you create the square, it will be much smaller as well. So once you have a square, these sides will come closer as well, so you will add your ribbing about 5 inches all the way around. But I have 2 more options. For the next option, I have decided to go with the ribbing like this, as I already have this cardigan, and I will show you how to just sew it on. Now you will have 2 options. Once we will create this ribbing, you can make this all the way around your cardigan, or you can simply just have it like this. So it will start somewhere here, it will go all the way around, and it will end up on the other side like this. So your first option with this ribbing would be measure it all the way around, and then you will sew this ribbing together like this and close it and sew it in, like I am going to show you later on how to sew it in. Or the second option will be like this, and I'm going to show you how to measure it in this video. So you will simply place your cardigan on like this, and then you will decide how long you want your ribbing to be, and then place these clips on one side and on the other side, and that should be the length of your ribbing. So as you can see in this video, I put my cardigan on, and then I decide how long do I want my ribbing to be. So I simply place one clip on one side and one clip on the other side. and you can decide which of these 4 options suits you the best. And as this cardigan was gifted to my sister-in-law, she only wants ribbing like this. I will sew this. First, I am going to show you how to create this ribbing, and then I will show you how to sew it in. So I will be using a 6.5 millimeters hook, or you can use 6 millimeter hook for your ribbing to make it a little bit tighter. It's up to you. Hold your yarn and like so, wrap it around your 2 fingers and create a cross. Go under this first one on top of the second one, pull it down and twist your hook. Now for my ribbing, I will chain 16, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through, and so on until you have chain of 16, or if you want you can go even wider for your ribbing. So my ribbing is about 4 inches or 10 centimeters, so it's up to you how wide you want your ribbing to be. So continue chaining 16. Once you have your chain of 16, we are going to work single crochet into the second chain from the hook. Insert your hook like so, yarn over, bring it up, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through into the next one, into the next one, and so on. Work single crochet all the way across like so. And my last chain here, chain 1 and turn your work. For row 2 we will work single crochet back loop only, so these are your front loops and back loops, and we will work under these. So we will work single crochet into this stitch here, but only back loop. So insert, yarn over, bring it up, yarn over and finish. So you will work single crochet back loop only like so from now on until you have the length for your ribbing as long as you want. So it depends on the option you picked. So maybe you want your ribbing all the way around, and maybe you want the ribbing only as I showed you, open ribbing. So continue all the way across like so. And this is my last stitch, and every time you come to your last stitch you will work under the full stitch. So it's front loop and back loop like so, chain 1 and turn your work, and again you will work single crochet back loop only like so. Once you come to your last stitch you will work under the full stitch. Okie dokie, so you will work on the length you need. In this video I will create my ribbing as long as I need to go from one clip on one side to the other, but you can also do it in the circle and then close your ribbing. So as I showed you that you can go all the way around and close your ribbing, first I am going to show you this option. So I will work my last stitch here and chain 1, and I'm going to show you how to create this ribbing in the circle if you decide to go for this option. So you will simply fold your ribbing in half, and now I'm going to show you how to close it for this option, and then you will sew it in. So simply fold it in half like this, so this loop is away from you like so. Now find your first stitch here in this corner, place the loop on your hook like so and pull through and chain 1. Now As you can see, this side we don't have proper stitches because this is the bottom part of our starting chain and these are the proper stitches. So we will simply work like this. You will go under this loop here, this tiny one, and find your first stitch on the opposite side. Full stitch, front and back loop. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4 tiny loops on the hook. Yarn over, bring it up, and finish your single crochet. And that's how you are going to close it. So you will again find the next loop like this, stitch on the opposite side like so, yarn over and bring it up, and you will create this extra ribbing as you can see, and it's blending in nicely. So it doesn't matter which side will be your right side if you decide to go with this round ribbing. So you will work like this all the way across until you come here. And this is your ribbing completed, and then you just chain one like this and you will fasten off and leave this long yarn end longer so you can hide it later on with your yarn needle. So if you decide to go for this option, when you have this ring like this, so your ribbing will be closed, then this is how you can close it. But I have decided to go with a different option, so my ribbing will be open at the bottom. So once you have your ribbing, and also in measurements, if you want, I'll give you the measurements. But as you have seen in the video, we put the cardigan on and then we go from clip to clip. So in measurements, my ribbing is about 59 inches long and my ribbings got 200 rows. So next you will prepare your cardigan, and I have placed these clips as I showed you in the video, and the smaller part should be at the bottom. Just make sure once you fold it in half is exactly the same. So when I fold it like this, they should be exactly in the same place. So my one is slightly higher. There you go. So now they should be exactly like so. And from here all the way around there up to this clip here, that should be the length of your ribbing. Don't forget, chain one and fasten off. Fasten off like this. Next you may need 2 stitch markers, so I will mark the middle part, so it will be here like this, and then I will mark with the stitch marker the middle part of the cardigan here at the top like so. So we know where's the half here and half on the ribbing. Next, this is the right side of my cardigan like so. This is the top. Now I'm going to bring this like so. Bring the ribbing and match the top like so with your stitch markers. And now it's very handy to have these clips, and make sure the right side is facing down and right sides are together, so the ribbing and the cardigan are together like so. Now place the clip like this and go all the way down. You can stretch your ribbing a little bit like so until you come to your clip like so. So you can use this clip and do exactly the same on this other side. And use this clip. And of course you can use 2 to 3 on each side, so when you sew it won't move, like this. And like this, and do exactly the same on this side. Next part, you are going to prepare your yarn needle and your yarn, and we are going to sew. So I'm going to start on this side here. And of course you can sew the way you like or prefer, it's up to you. So I like to sew like this. I like to create a knot. So first I'm going to do the knot like this. And first one and very last stitch, I like to do 2-3 stitches in one place just to make it extra strong. So I will do one. These are the knots, we can hide them later on with the yarn needle. And now we are ready to sew. So what I like to do, I like to put my finger between these 2 layers, and then I like to go from the inside like this. And then from the inside like so. So continue all the way around, and I am finishing on this side. And as I said at the start, I like to go 2-3 stitches at the start and at the end like this, and then simply just fasten off. And hide your end. You can hide your end in the seam like this, so you don't need to do it later on. And fasten off. And this is it. Look at this, it's looking amazing. This is my right side. Let me just stretch it a little bit so you can stretch it like so, so the seam will sit nicer when you stretch it like so. It will blend in very well. So stretch it all the way around, and this is my right side, and it's looking amazing. I love it. So you will have more options. If you don't like this cocoon when it's falling off your shoulders, then you have these options to help you. But me personally, I prefer when it's falling off the shoulders because it's got this blanket look and coziness. So stretch it like so all the way around, and let's try it on. And this is it. This is our cocoon cardigan with few options for you, so it won't fall off your shoulders if you don't like it. But you have these options and you can choose one which is the best for you. So I hope you enjoyed this short tutorial and I hope it helped you a little bit. Please don't forget to like it, share it, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel Unique Stitch Designs. Please find me on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram and TikTok. Thank you very much for watching.